Okay, and next game is at our hands. It will be Schalke versus Fnatic. Week 4, day 1. As you can see on the screen here, Fnatic versus Schalke 04. Coming up, Fnatic has been showing up strong. Whippo in the jungle, obviously pretty strong. Adam has also rose to the occasion, or risen to the occasion? I'm not really sure. But we're into the draft, and we see comes to our first bans, as per custom in this current split, obviously, is the Thresh. Thresh, obviously a decent support. Here's the Kalista ban, kind of towards the direction of Upset. Targeting, obviously, since Upset is the AD carry. Oh, who would have thought, you wise man behind the microphone? Nocturne ban, next thing will be either. I feel like Akali, Gwen, Viego are three of the more recent bans, but here comes the Renekton, kind of into towards the direction of Adam. Kind of, we don't know. I don't want to deal with that guy. That Adam dude on the crocodile is he's creepy. We don't like that. And Fnatic answer with a decent jungle ban, targeting the Xin Zhao. Obviously, on this current patch, Xin Zhao is very, very strong. Has also been on the last patch. Showing up very strong, and the Viego is struck with a ban hammer. Here comes the first pick, Akali. Obviously, since left open. Niski. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I had to shut down a burrito in about 3 minutes because I needed something to eat. Well, the Akali first pick, obviously, since Akali pretty strong meta champion at the moment. Here a Varus pick, also very strong and decent pick. Current lethality items, very big threat. If you leave it untouched too much, and if it gets even or ahead in lane, can be a pretty big bully. Followed up by a Lee Sin pick. Lee Sin, mentioned before, quite nerfed on the E, not the end of the world, still a strong jungler. Will it be the Kai'Sa pick though? I'm not really sure, because we have seen some different ideas to the current play against Varus, and it will be indeed not answered with Kai'Sa, but instead with a little Yordle lady carrying a massive hand cannon called Tristana. So what is up next? Will it be the support pick as first, or will they keep it for kind of the last second to bans rotation? I think it is incentivized to go for kind of like a top lane pick here or a jungle pick, which is most likely gonna be the Volibear. And instantly coming up is the Twisted Fate pick. Kind of interesting. I don't really think that Twisted Fate is that good into Akali, but he has more of this global rangy playstyle. Depends whether or not Schalke 04 are gonna follow this up with something different here, or with something else that plays also towards the kind of ultimate or global ultimate playstyle, except for the Twisted Fate. But we'll see whether or not this is gonna happen. And as per custom, red first ban, second phase is Braum, followed up by an Alistair ban from the side of Fnatic. Most likely gonna be another ban, either targeting a top side or a jungler or a support, because Fnatic hasn't shown that yet. Here comes the Leona ban, so Hilly cannot int as hard as he used to. No offense, by the way. So here we go. Nautilus is still open, so if Hilly really wants to throw himself into the enemies, he still can. If they pick a Nautilus, it's still fine. It's fine. Banning Leona. Oh no. Okay, never mind. They banned the Nautilus themselves. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, whatever. We're gonna see something spicy then, or something different from the Mr. Hillisang here. Most likely. Also from the side of Limit. There's still some things open, like a Galio, Soraka, Sona maybe, going for a kind of a Taric, and here's the Galio, as we've seen before. The Galio into the Leona for the game 4 didn't really work that well. Here's a Rakan, still open as an option as well. Rakan also really fast. into the enemy lines if he really wants to mess them up. I don't think Rakan is the best option here, though, because Schalke 04 don't really have a big front line yet that you really want to, unless Rakan just yeets himself into the backline. I am so sorry. Olaf and Rakan. Okay, so this is gonna be one hell of a spicy game here. Every champion on the side of Fnatic can yeet himself into the enemies if he really wants to. Except for Olaf, but he's probably gonna play Ghost and something anyway. Oh no, never mind, I'm stupid. It's the Volibear jungle at the Olaf top lane. It's the Olaf top lane for Adam. I'm stupid. Okay, never mind then. But it still doesn't change what I said about the comp. Kindred pick, very interesting. Kindred, very strong jungler. If she gets her marks kind of rolling in the game, so about 4, 5, 6 marks, Kindred is scary. But Theory and Limit still have to swap here. So it will be the Lee Sin top lane into Adam with Olaf. Ooh, this is gonna be a spicy one, guys. This is gonna be one hell of a fun game. This is action back and forth by the looks of it. But I fear for Schalke that Lee Sin and cannot kind of afford the safety backline of Schalke, because Galio is in existence too, right? But Galio just gets popped, I feel. Because if they all run into you, like 5-man stack, just face first, run into you with Olaf, who cannot be disabled if he pops his ultimate, with an unstoppable bear, bit old, with a assassin who is just dealing insane amounts of damage that are absolutely ridiculous and through the stratosphere at the moment. I'm not really sure who's going to come out on top here, but we will see as Fnatic and Schalke 04 hit the rift. This is awkward because there's still 5 players to be introduced. I'm sorry, this is very awkward now. Okay, yeah, here we are. I'm sorry. Yeah. Here it is. Okay. Keeping composure. Yeah, pretty much everyone just covering their jungle entrances. So nothing too much going on. Fnatic at the moment on a winning streak. They have taken 5 wins in a row. And are looking to take the sixth one against Schalke today. Schalke, on the other hand, a winning record of 5 as Fnatic's 5. They're kind of mirrored on opposite ends of the spectrum here. We'll see how this will develop. As you see, both junglers starting on their top side, and here we have a little skirmish already happening. Hilly with Upset already poking and prodding, and Limit taking quite a chunk here, and the bomb will explode as well. So Limit actually lower than they really wanted, I believe. Fnatic coming out on top on this one. Still some potions as well. Obviously, if time goes by, he will regen his health anyway. But this is just the early aggression that Fnatic's bot lane sometimes bring to the table. But they're not behind in XP because the XP has not been taken off this minion wave yet. And reset at this moment in time. Not too much going on as of now in the top lane. Adam just being Adam, being the big angry Viking, smacking around some axes or throwing around some axes. Niski in the early game will have more of a harder time against the Twisted Fate, because obviously we've seen before in the game of where we had Rogue versus SK. The range matchup, kind of a pain in the early stages of the game versus Akali. So Akali on the short end of the spectrum here, taking the early game kind of the chunks. But yeah, we see the Volibear path towards the bot side. The bot side is pushed in. That would also incentivize a gank, obviously, but there's also priority on the crabs, not like in your usual solo queue games where every player just runs around like a madman and tries to get ganks going, but also prioritizing the resources that are around the map. And Adam is using the resources on the map with this push. He's coming in behind Nuclear Int. This will most likely result in a kill. Here comes the axe. It didn't hit. No. Oh, imagine if that axe hits. Imagine if that axe hits. The Nuclear Int is absolutely slaughtered and dead to rights right there. But here comes the pressure now, since Nuclear Int had to kind of take a detour. Philly is safe, and the bot side crab is in favor of Fnatic. Good communication there. Decent play. Whippo in an interview was talking about taking Adam kind of under his wings, teaching him some little things, where to put his priorities if we're talking about top laner, if we're talking top lane together with jungler. It seems to pay off, and Whippo is here onto Kirai's butt cheeks, but Kirai is safe, runs out to safety. The Lamb and the Wolf not dead today. Volibear with a decent lead, 8 CS up, so 2 camps up kind of. Nuclear Int fighting against Nisqy here, but 3 people are here, so this bear should use his Q to run away pretty fast. And he is safe. Okay. Nothing too much going on here. Adam just on the top side, just farming. Obviously, because the wave was crashed on the tower. Pushing very slowly, so he's stacking his waves quite efficiently. And this is a 2-wave push already, right? With a cannon. So if the third wave, which is coming in right now, he's slow pushing this one, and then the third wave he will crash, which allows him then a free reset. He doesn't have to use TP. He gets even more items, gets a bigger advantage, and this is kind of favorable for the Olaf as a whole. And Whippo is here as well. So if the Lee Sin decides to fight here, which he does, but he has vision now, and he backs off. So Whippo might have realized that there's a ward there, but Broken Blade now has to stay. And here comes a little skirmish. Will Limit die to this? The bomb explodes, but he doesn't die. And here comes the TP from Twisted Fate. Nuclear Int coming in hot with a stun, and Hilly is getting stunned, but Hilly doesn't die. And here comes the TP match from Nisqy. Nisqy in it, but he doesn't hit Limit. Limit is still alive and kicking. Nisqy flashing away to safety into... No! Nisqy doesn't get him! No! Sad Akali noises. Whatever noises she makes. So Limit, on his limit, surviving. 2 TPs burned, flash burned for Nisqy, so now he has to play his lane even safer. This is kind of a messy fight here. So, as we see Limit here almost dying, the Tristana bomb gets popped, but doesn't get the jump damage, so Limit survives, so there would have maybe been another auto, so if the jump hits and another auto on Limit, he's dead. This Hilly survives with the stun card, and the step back with the E from Limit, insane. He just dabs on him, just swoop back, Michael Jackson's his ass. My bad, I shouldn't say that word. Just Michael Jackson and smooth criminals to safety and lives. Oh, Nisqy should have maybe jumped over this wall here. But I think he still lives because he has ult and he can just jump away. Oh, but there's Broken Blade. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Okay. So all of this doesn't need to happen if Nisqy just ease over the wall in the river here. From the bush to the side of the birds. Then he's just safe and can run away. So nothing of this happens with the Shroud then. But yeah. He lives. Close, but he lives. Flashburn by Broken Blade. Has no flash yet. Broken Blade and the teleport from Nuclear Int with the ultimate onto Adam. Adam's just unstoppable, tries to run away, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Olaf is dead right now. Hilly pushing in with upset right there, and okay, never mind, forget it. I can't sing. Yeah, not too much going on as of now, except, well, 2 quick kills for Shotgun of Fear, obviously using their ultimates and global range to their advantage. Getting a quick call on Adam and the bot side with the 2 Ps matched. Pretty easy pickup. Nisqy, first Drake of the game, Infernal, goes towards the side of Schalke. And we have another Ocean Drake on the menu in about 4 minutes 45. And this is Schalke 04's first Drake. Ever, I don't really know because I have no sound and I cannot play the sound, sadly, which I would love to do. Yeah. But it's their first Drake, obviously. Herald goes over towards Fnatic. So they kind of split the objectives. They take their Dragon. They take Herald. Try to get kind of the money back from the plates that they've lost over the last couple of fights. Here he is getting zoned off his jungle very well, actually. So Hilly and Bwipo together, running around as they do per usual, but Nuclear In and Broken Blade are on the side of all these plays. Broken Blade missing his Q. Nisqy coming to match, and here is the engage onto the Lee Sin. Will this result in a kill? It's going to be quite interesting. Kiri is here. Kiri is level 6, so no one will die. The Volibear is in the thick of it. Here comes Nisqy. Upset is also around. Hilly is here too. The smite of Bwipo onto the red. Broken Blade. No! Okay, never mind. It's fine. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Kiri is on his brink of death, but Nisqy is in the thick of it right now. Limit and Nuclear In on the side flank. Will they go into this bush? No! Hilly-san dies, and Nisqy goes in again. Neon arrives and executes their Kali. This is, yeah. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I've used the mouse. This is, a very sloppy game so far from the side of Fnatic. There's some things that really they're trying to force plays and they just don't work. So here's Bwipo, here's Nisqy, here's Hilly, and from the top side comes an upset. Adam is on the bot side though. He doesn't come to this play. Here comes the fight onto Broken Blade. But Kiri is here, and Kiri has ultimate, Kindred ultimate. So everyone is fine. Here comes the heal. Bwipo tries to get away to safety, but Nuclear In with the Q perfectly clips Bwipo here. And then Kiri just runs away and tries to be safe while Limit and Nuclear In cover. And then from the backside, in comes Neon because Olaf doesn't have TP ready. And then he just cleans up with his Q. That's disaster, man. It's bad. Pretty bad. They're not trying to funnel some more resources into Adam with his tower to at least take the first tower of the game, which it is. Now they're quote-unquote only 200 gold behind. But the thing is, Adam is very strong compared to this Lee Sin right now because he has more farm, he has the plate money in him, he just has to convert it into items, which he just did. He just teleported back. And it's all going to be down to the next kind of fights where Adam pops up, right? So if Adam is here, and Adam is running towards the top side to cover Nisqy here. Nisqy with a perfectly timed ward, actually, seeing this dive, but coming... Actually, the dive coming... Seeing the dive to come actually a little bit late, but Akali is very mobile. Okay, Nisqy. Okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Very well played. Nisqy not dying. 4 people invested towards his top side play. Nothing coming off it. Very well done by Fnatic. Playing it safe. Nisqy is playing this as good as he can. He didn't die. It's fine. So now, coming up is the next objective in about a minute and 5 seconds. It is the Ocean Drake. So we're talking Mountain Soul or Cloud Soul. Hopefully no Cloud Soul. God bless. But we'll see what the gods of RNG decide. So now, setting up for a play on the top side. Hilly's moving up towards Adam. Also, Bwipo is kind of towards the top side, maybe looking up for a lane gank or something. I'm not really sure. But Nuclear In just leaving, and Broken Blade is coming back to lane. So this could spell disaster for Broken Blade. This could be a massive dive here onto the Lee Sin. And Broken Blade has a ward. Oh, here comes. Oh no, no, bro, BB. No, he jumped in. He jumped in way too hard. No, he tried to jump on the minion and wanted. Oh. Oh no. Broken Blade. Yikes. That hurts. That hurts real bad. This is even more plates and tower money into this Olaf. This Olaf is not a weakling at the moment. He is on the Gore Drinker already, and he has boots, so he's kind of a little bit faster. He has to flash, he has no ghost. Fine. And yeah, this Olaf, if he gets into the thick of it, the question is if he does though, then he will deal tons of damage and he just won't die. He's the first one with a mythic complete, also with the Volibear. One mythic complete on the side of Shakanofera on Neon, with the Eclipse, interestingly enough. So no Duskblade on this Varus, but it will be the Eclipse actually. Which is, yeah, kind of okay. Does Broken Blade really want to fight this Olaf with Gore Drinker? I'm not that sure. He really wants to. Oh boy, here come TPs and ultimates, and Nuclear Int is here, and the Olaf is dead, and here is a fiesta going on. Volibear's coming in. Rakan Hilly trying to get into the fray, but jumps out to safety. Nuclear Int also with a gold card primed and ready. Jumps in, stuns Hillisang. Here comes the follow-up damage, but Broken Blade doesn't hit his Q. Now comes Niski jumping back onto the Twisted Fate. Kiri on the side with the ultimate primed and ready. But there is nothing gonna come off it. It is just a stalemate. Nothing happening. Adam just dies. That's gonna be the end of this play. And this allows maybe for a Herald take if the Herald spawns in time. Because the clock or the sand, yeah, he's gonna spawn in the next couple of seconds. So the Herald will be on the menu. Schalke, if they really want to take it. Limit completely ignoring his ward inside of the bush here. Get the push going, maybe clean it up later. Right after the push is complete, or allow it for Neon to snack in on some juicy golden bits. Fnatic overall applying more on towards the pressure on towards the towers, and as you can see, it results in an even gold right now. Even though Schalke is like 4 kills up, it is still fine for Fnatic because they still have money. But you have to keep in mind where the money is, because do you want to have all the money on Olaf? I'm not really that sure. I mean, if you had it on the Akali, I think it would be fine, and they try to commit onto Neon here, whereas nothing's gonna come off it. Again, Limit is setting up for the Herald here, as Kiri jumps over the wall. I'm gonna pick up the Herald. Second Herald of this game for the side of Schalke 04. In 2 minutes 45, there will be a Cloud Dragon, and guess what that means, guys? It's a Cloud Soul game. Yay! Could have talked about that earlier, but it's fine. Gonna have a Cloud Soul. Overall, Cloud Soul is not that big of a deal, but if we have a Twisted Fate who has an ultimate that is primed even faster than usual, it's he can apply a bit of pressure. He has been throughout the entirety of the game, but if there is a Cloud Soul on the table, and he also plays with Everfrost, so pretty smart itemization from Nuclear Int here, going for the Everfrost as compared to a say Ludens or whatever other mage item you can think of, like a Leandris or something. I think the Everfrost helps him out greatly if he wants to chase someone or be safe when he is getting chased or dove onto by the backline or by, not by the backline, but if he gets dove on by Fnatic. Herald is not going to get the crash down. No Herald use for Schalke. And money, as mentioned, still even. Kind of decent. Junglers are even. The middle lane is a bit of a discrepancy here. There's a little bit of a mid gap because Nuclear Int has way more money than Akali right now because he has 3 kills and a couple of more CS. Upset tower is going to be smashed by Broken Blade. Not really too much HP left there. He just walks up and takes it. Niski trying to set up for a play here, which allows Kiri from the push of Broken Blade to 8 tower, and Hilly is alone in the middle, trying to take these minions off of the tower, while Upset is just farming. Upset is not that bad into the game. He is, I think, is kind of middle-ish in the game. Niski is not really in the game yet, so this Akali is not online, I feel like. As in regards to Adam, who has been shoved gold into the entirety of the game as of now. But they can use their brute force to kind of take down this tower, and once they get a commit onto someone, some voice cracks there. Holy! Really want this tower though. Are we gonna? Okay, yeah, we're gonna take the tower. It's fine. We just used an ultimate for it. It's fine. And Whip was dead. Kick, execute, boom. One dead bear. Skin him, take his pelt. It's fine. So yeah, not really that worth. It now allows Schalke 04 to set up for this dragon. So, not the best decision making for Fnatic here. They're taking a huge chunk of Neon here. Neon dealing already some damage. A bunch of damage, I should say. They will take third dragon off the game as well. And I really have to open this window because I'm sweating like a madman. 1 second. At least open it to get a little bit of air in here because I'm talking in a room that has about like 5 square meters and I'm sweating like a madman and I can't breathe anymore. Yeah. So another tower for the side of Schalke 04 while NiSQI pushes in the top side. So trying to trade objectives here, but this tower will not fall unless the squad arrives. And Bwipo's here and Hilly's here. And they want to try to cover this Akali as best they can or take the jungle camps away from the side of Schalke, which is obviously always good. And everyone on Fnatic here, you can see how they want to play. They really are bunched up in this huge bundle of rage to fight at any point in time, basically. They just wait for this one moment. And when Fnatic find that moment, I think there's two outcomes to this. Either the Kindred ult is super clutch and no one dies, or Fnatic die. Or if Kindred is not here, or her ult is just kind of weird. Okay, Adam. Okay. Oh, Adam. Okay, that is some chunks off Kyrie. But Hilly is just into deep. Not really much coming off of this play. Adam has taken a huge beating as well. So keep in mind, this was kind of an even trade, I would say, in percentages. But no one else was there to follow up this play. While Broken Blade is just pushing to his heart's content in this bot lane. Just pushing. Allowing the wave to crash under the tower. And here comes the pressure play. Okay. Nice dodge by Hill. And yeah. I think this game is going to stale out until like 3 minutes when the next dragon is coming up. Which will be some point for Schalke. Or Fnatic try to upset, going in with a cleanse bait, but knock up from limit is there. Bwipo going in, here comes the teleport by Adam and by NiSQI. They're coming in from the back. Sakiri with the ultimate, everybody's out of the ultimate, but Nuclear Int will die. Here's Adam. Adam going in like a madman, NiSQI also in the backline. Adam is not going in like a madman, I'm stupid. Here comes Broken Blade into cover with the ultimate for safety. Here comes Bwipo and jumping in. Limit is absolutely dead. And Bwipo and Adam are chasing down the remainders of this squad, and Adam still has ultimate ready and just beats down on this Varus. The X coming in, the permanent slow upset with the next kill, jump reset onto Broken Blade, and a double kill. And this is what I meant. This is like the fighting power of this Fnatic squad. They just have this unrelenting storm of, I will run into your face and hit you. This is pretty much what the entire comp of Fnatic wants to. Like, you have a Volibear, you press Q. You have Adam, you have an Angry Viking, you press Q, you press ult, and you just run. You just run at them. You have an Akali that can flash E ult you. You have Upset who can just press W and is in your face. You have one Rakan who just jumps onto any enemy he sees. And here we see a quick little recap as how this starts, because Upset perfectly baits the cleanse here, or baits with his cleanse onto limit, and they're trying to engage this, but Bwipo's here to teleport onto Nuclear Int. Nuclear Int can't do anything. He Zhonya's this, and he is out of the ultimate of Kyrie. And this is disaster already, because NiSQI is onto limit, and limit will be jumped on by Upset here in a couple of seconds, as NiSQI dives in with his ultimate, and here comes a... You know what that was? There was so much stuff going on that I can't really tell what was going on, but Adam just runs in with Bwipo and they just clean up house here. They just stomp them into the dirt. And Broken Blade not really able to do anything here. Gets dabbed on by a penguin. And Fnatic's ahead now. 2k gold. Well, Neon dealing a ton of damage in this fight, obviously, but so did Adam. I mean, Adam, he can't be stopped. This man cannot be stopped. He just presses one button. One button is all it takes. That's all there's to it, guys. It's just press the damn R button. And we see the setup for the Baron. Kiri's obviously around. Kiri has Smite ready. Fnatic take this option to go for a fight and cancel the Baron. As Bwipo backs off, Niske backs off, Adam backs off, and they have to find a perfect engagement here. Kyrie is in front. He still has ultimate ready. So this is going to be like kind of a all down mid and fight, or go for the Cloud Soul, because in 20 seconds it is up. So it is, though, in the interest of Schalke to not give this Baron away, because if split objectives are at hand and Fnatic have a ton of Baron damage, then yeah, you don't really want to give that big purple worm for any dragon in the world. So Schalke are just poking and prodding while Kyrie is just soloing this dragon alone. And here comes Fnatic. Here comes the fight in the river. Neon is out of position. Oh no, this is bad for Schalke. This could spell disaster. It's going to be quite interesting. Bwipo taking a huge chunk by nuclear in. Adam tries to go in. Adam's not going to get anything off it. Ooh, Kyrie playing with fire here. Jump over the wall is safe though, which is Cloud Soul for Schalke. Question is, will it matter? Well, you have, as mentioned, Twisted Fate ult up faster, you have Galio ult up faster, you have Kindred ult up faster, which is always good, right? So you can play it a little bit safer. The question is, what will it do in terms of the fights? Because stats and times and timers and whatever are kind of good and dandy, but the question is, how do team fights play out? We don't see any Anathema's chains yet to kind of cancel out one champion in particular. We don't see any. Well, we see one anti-heal item by Lee Sin here. And the fight for the Baron is on limit on the brink, and Nuclear in throwing in his cards. But easy smite for Bwipo, the big bad bear. 1,000 scars! Just smites the Brawn, and it is theirs. Adam, though. Adam! He just solo bolos Kyrie into nothingness. And he's Guardian Angel, but he's probably gonna die here. Because Twisted Fate is here, and yeah. This is... Adam! Are you okay, my guy? Hello? Okay, now he's dead. Finally. This... okay. A 2-for-1. Not a good trade for the side of Fnatic, because it's 2 times less Baron buff. But, dude, Adam is just, he's just here, and he absolutely bonks Kyrie out of existence. That was insane. Hello, Adam? Oh my god. That was a play and a half. Upset on 4-0. Now ahead of Neon in terms of gold. As we see also in the overall gold department, Fnatic is about 2 up. Fine. The Fnatic really want to fight in this big ball of death and destruction. Here comes a TP by Adam. Yes, by Adam. Adam coming towards the mid lane. Has no more Baron buff at the moment, but he has ultimate primed and ready again. Here comes a commit onto Bwipo and Adam. What will come off it? Kyrie really deep into it, but he is not going to get anything off of it. This is something I'm saying quite often as well again, right? Nothing coming off of it. I don't really know what to say otherwise. But they really try to use their Baron pressure onto different towers here. They really want to raise the mid-tier turret, which is now dead, and they use the option that arises to also take away jungle camps of Schalke 04, which allows them more resources for them, less resources for Schalke 04, which is obviously the next, I think the next fight will decide the game, because the next fight will be Elder at 2 minutes 40, about ish, and whoever wins that fight, I think, wins the game, because even if you don't take Elder, I think it's either going to be an ace for Fnatic or an ace for Schalke. One or the other. I feel like there's no in between in this game. Because with Fnatic's chase potential, and they're just trying to get into your face, they either run themselves down, and Upset jumping in onto Neon, trying to get a pick off of there, and the ultimate goes wide by Neon, so nothing happening there. Just a quick little skirmish saying hi to each other in the mid lane. And that's it, right? That's just it. You know, just sometimes AD carries just want to be in mid and just say hi to each other. It's totally fine, you know. This day and age, it's just okay. Adam on the split push here. Will we see a hull breaker at some point? I wonder. That's the real question, guys. Adam running away from nuclear and he still has his ultimate ready. Just has to use it if he really wants to. Still running away. Another stun card. And Kiri and Limit are on the prowl. And he's turning onto the Twisted Fate, but there is the Zhonya's, and there is still a Kindred ult available if he really wants to. And he is smashing onto nuclear and he almost dies. Holy. What an aggressive bundle of rage Adam is. Holy smokes. That's wild. Nothing's happening otherwise. You just pick off Adam and that's just it. Right? Like, that is it. Upset. Now pushing in on the side lane was Niski just a second ago. They really apply the pressure in towards the mid and bot side of the map and also try to take away their jungle camps as best they can. But in 45 seconds there is the Elder Drake, so there will be the push towards the dragon. The dragon right now. And the stun card also hitting Hilly, saying here is Bwipo in the thick of it. Kyr's ult is on point, but here is the Here's entrance, and that's what I meant, that there is almost no in between. Bwipo is on it still, gets the shield, Broken Blade is in, kicking Upset right into them. The cleanse will not help you on the kick, my dear Upset, but he flat. Okay, that was see, that's what I meant. There's like no in between. This is an absolute slaughter here for the side of Fnatic. And Adam, he's in and he tries to take down Neon, but now he is in 1v4 and Nuclear Int is here and he has stun cards and Broken Blade is here and Limit is here and there's a ton of CC. If there's no ultimate on the Olaf, he will just suffer and inevitably die of a horrible, horrible death. But the Gore Drinker still saves him a little bit of time, but this is death, and that's what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. There is like no in between for Fnatic's comp. It's just like go in, hammer their heads off, or hammer their heads in, or break their faces, or whatever they want. Break their keyboards, break their mouse, break their fingers, and they just overstay a little bit here. Bwipo is here, but Adam is not. Adam is not here, right? Where is he? No, he's not. Am I blind? Where is Adam? There's Upset. Here's Niski. No, Adam's dead. Adam just respawned. Now Adam has to run because he has no TP, and this is just... Ah, Niski takes the Q. And here comes... Oh, okay. Yeah, and then comes Adam, and that's just Elder. Now they're sieging up for Baron. Setting up for Baron. So, that's like the... That's like there's no in between, right? That's what I meant. They really tried to go for this play. The play doesn't work out. And they're just like in a 4v5. And in a 4v5, they will just inevitably suffer. And now the Baron is onto Schalke no fair. And by the looks of it, Schalke will push for the victory here. They're now 3k gold up. It is not in their items yet. But they're trying to look for some pressure here. I wonder how many marks are on Kindred right now. I'm not really sure. Might have missed that. Probably did. 100%. But now they're setting up for the siege here. They're hopping away. Kyr's in, getting the stun onto Hilly. And Hilly... Okay, Bwipo. Okay. Bwipo taking the beating for Hilly, but now he's dead. Okay. A worthy sacrifice. Not really. Yeah, I think that's just GG. I think the chocolate just push... Wow, my voice cracks are insane. I love it. So now they're pushing with the Baron, obviously 2 cannon minions actually, onto this turret. And they really tried to take this fight, and here is absolute doom, death, and destruction, because there's an Elder, and Elder just executes everyone. Even though the Olaf, who is Guardian Angel, he just gets executed again. And Upset on the run. Upset nimble and fleet-footed, running for the hills. As Schalke set up for the second Nexus turret, and this turret will fall, and this will mean the winning streak of Fnatic has ended. Schalke popping up strong, Nuclear in, popping off, as you can see right here, the king of the dances, right? So, Schalke no fair, impressive. Really have to say, impressive performance. They really handled Fnatic's engage really well, and Fnatic obviously as stated before, making some crucial errors. Fighting 4v5 is not the way to go, man. If you have this comp where you have like 5 people to smash into your opponent's faces, to just steamroll them like an avalanche, it doesn't make sense to go in 4v5. And he doesn't even have TP ready. Even though, as he responds, he just doesn't have TP, and that's just the end. Shotgun Affair take the win. They're now on 3-5 on their winning record. This has been game 4 of the LEC week 4, day number 1. And now I'm almost out of gas, and hopefully my voice lives through the 5th game. I hope you guys enjoyed it so far. I really had a blast. I really enjoy standing up here on my desk. That's the first time I'm doing that, actually. And yeah, here we go. On to the 5th game. XL versus G2.